Durham will head to Bristol on Wednesday, August the 10th to meet Gloucestershire in the quarter-finals of the NatWest T20 Blast after Stoneman and Calum MacLeod batted the Jets to a crucial 13-run win at home to Derbyshire. Put in, the Jets, who had to win to move forward to the knockout stages of this tournament, made just the start they wanted thanks to Stoneman, who looked determined to end his time at the club by winning some silverware. He dominated an opening stand of 48 with Keaton Jennings, who, having just hit back-to-back boundaries off Shiv Thakur, was out for 17 as he picked out the diving Chesney Hughes to the penultimate ball of the power play. 49 runs were taken off the opening 6 overs. A quiet period followed before MacLeod hit the game's first 6, the Jets having 89 runs on the board after 10. Stoneman may soon be on his way to Surrey, but he obviously wants to leave Durham on a high, his half-century being completed off 39 balls, with 5 fours included. He then cleared the rope off Alex Hughes, the Jets going along really well to get to 141 for 1 with 5 overs of the innings left to go. MacLeod also went big off Ben Cotton just after he'd secured his own 50 off 34 deliveries, his second maximum added to the 2 fours he'd also struck. A big finish was now required to make the most of this 3-figure partnership, a record for the county, and both batsmen made the most of a good batting surface as 17 runs came from the 18th over, bowled by Thakur, and another dozen came off the penultimate one, MacLeod clearing the rope for a third time as he overtook his partner to move into the 80s. He was out in the last over for 83 made from 50 balls after adding 141 runs for the second wicket, with Stoneman, who finished unbeaten on 82 made from 56 out of his side's very impressive 193 for 2. The Jets then made the ideal start with the ball, Chris Rushworth having Hamish Rutherford held by Scott Borthwick at the end of the first over of the reply. Wes Durston then ended the second over by hitting Paul Coughlin over the rope, Durston and Chesney Hughes taking the total to 42 for 1 at the end of 5. Rushworth returned to bowl the last over of the power play, and with his first delivery, he had Hughes held by Stoneman for 9, the Jets now on top. And when Jennings came on to bowl Durston behind his legs for 44, the Falcons were in trouble on 67 for 3 after 8 overs. They were left to get 113 from the last 10, and then Wayne Madsen gave Stoneman another catch, this time off Borthwick, who then did for James Neesham. Gordon Mutchell with the catch this time, which left the visitors on 95 for 5 and just about out of the contest. Thakur had other ideas, however, and he went after Ryan Pringle, striking the spinner for 2 sixes and a 4 off the first 3 deliveries of the 14th over, by the end of which the target had been reduced to 76 off 6. There was still a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for the Falcons. Thakur was the key man, and a third maximum, backed up by one off the bat of Neil Broom, saw 17 runs come off the 15th over. But that was also the one which crucially saw the back of Thakur for a rapid 26, which left Derbyshire on 135 for 6. Now it was all about what else Broom could produce. He completed a 50 off 33 balls just after hitting his second maximum. But by then, Alex Hughes had also lost his wicket to Coughlin for a couple, Pringle with the catch, while Matt Critchley was run out by Jennings. Derbyshire were now on 150 for 8, needing 44 more from 3 overs. Broom just about kept his side interested, but on 68 he holed out to MacLeod off Usman Arshad, and the Jets had done it. The Falcons finishing on 180 for 9. It was time for the home support to start celebrating as a quarter-final berth was confirmed. The 13-run win, coupled with a loss for Birmingham, saw the Jets end in 4th place in the North Group with 14 points. They now head to Bristol to meet the South Group winners Gloucestershire a week on Wednesday.